Y'all know what's going on. It's time for another episode of Doing Time with Joe. I'm your host, Joe Baker. Look here, y'all. I wanted to jump in real quick today because I normally don't jump in like this and make a little short episode to put up. I let the process play itself out and get through to the whole series and all of this and that, right? But I was fortunate enough today to be able to read a couple of the comments that were put out there about episode 2, and most of the comments are positive, encouraging, and understanding of what it was that I was trying to do with these interviews, and I really appreciate that. But it was a couple of them that stood out to me, and one of the comments was, what am I doing? And the other one, I know the brother said that, that they was on to the next episode. They were about ready to put hands on dude and me, right? You know what I'm saying? And I'm assuming that's because I put this type of material out there. What I want to make sure that people understand is simply this, y'all. It wasn't easy for me to sit and do these interviews, not at all. But the goal, the purpose of what I was trying to do is bigger than me. Because every day I sit in here and I listen to people like this talk about the things that they did to kids, grown people, whether it be men or women, and it made me feel that if people are not aware that these people are still talking about these things, even though they say they're trying to get help, some are, some aren't, but even though they're trying to get help, these thoughts need to be known. Why is that? Why do these thoughts need to be known? Well, I say that because these thoughts need to be known because a lot of people out there are not aware of really how it went down, how this person or a person like this became a predator, became somebody that would invite somebody into their home or go into somebody else's home or snatch somebody off the streets and do these types of things to them. And it really bothered me that nobody was doing anything about it. We do not benefit by remaining silent. We do not benefit by not allowing somebody like this to expose themselves, because that's what this is all about. This person laid out step for step how he became a monster. And you need to know that. We all need to know that. And as hard as it may be to listen to, it's worth listening to. It's worth listening to. Darkness, evil, wickedness can only prevail when good people do nothing. My good people, keep listening. Don't let your disgust with what this individual did turn you away from being somebody that's knowledgeable in a way that you can protect yourself and your family from somebody like this. My whole goal with all of the shows that I do is to provide you with what I know that will help you, or what I believe anyway, what will help you avoid all of the things that I've gone through, the pain that I've suffered, and causing other people to suffer. I want to deter people from this lifestyle. And I believe that one of the most effective ways of doing it is letting people know what this lifestyle is about, even when it's disgusting. Even when it's disgusting, you need to know. And yes, it was hard for me. Listen to me, y'all. I know one of the brothers put on the comment said, the old me, you know what I'm saying? And one of the sisters too said the old me would have trashed him. Oh yeah, you already know. I'd have went to his grill. But that ain't me no more. It was hard for me to sit there and listen to what he said, but I did. I did that because I wanted you to know. I wanted you to know you my family. And I mean that. And I wanted you to know what I hear. I wanted you to hear what I hear. This is important stuff, y'all. It's very important. And it's not something that we should shy away from. I know when somebody goes to prison, they get put in this shed somewhere in the mountains. Nobody ever has to see them again. And you think that the problem is solved. No, it is not. No, it is not. Because let me tell you something. This individual that I did this interview with, he'll be out within the next few months. Out of prison. He's done his complete time. Everything that the law gave him, he's done it. Every year of it. And he's getting out. So what type of person would I be knowing that it's something that I can do to help people understand and be aware and be knowledgeable of somebody like this? What type of person would I be if I did nothing? This is not just entertainment, y'all. I love the entertainment aspect of it, but I want to help you. I want to help you be aware too. This is not a game. It's not a game. When I say that I really do genuinely care about each and every one of you, I do. I do. And don't get me wrong, I'm not upset that I got a few negative comments. I'm not upset with that. But what I am is motivated and passionate about trying to make sure that you understand why I did this. I did this because I wanted you to be aware of this type of individual. I did this because I wanted you to be aware of what you need to be looking for in case you might have a sex offender in your family. I did this because I wanted you to be aware in case you might have somebody that's been victimized by a sex offender in your family so you'll know what to do. That's why I did this. That is why I did this. And I would hope that this means something. This means something to me, and I hope it means something to you. Real talk. Now, I'm going to get on down because I've kept you long enough. I just wanted to throw this out there, right? And this is going up immediately. This is going up immediately because I wanted you to hear what I had to say after I was, the comments got read to me. I wanted you to know how it was making me feel. It got me ready to talk to y'all. You feel me? It got me ready to talk. But enough of that. Enough of that. I'm going to get on down, y'all. I got to go to work. This has been another episode of Doing Time with Joe. I'm your host, Joe Baker, and I say peace, y'all.